So this is me 3 years ago. A day before my birthday, my mother comes and asks me, son, what do you want for a birthday present? A controller, mom. I say, what do you want as a birthday present? She says, a controller, mom? I emphasize. Son, a controller isn't a birthday present. Come on, mom, you can give me whatever you want. It's a present. Little was I expecting a book. Wow. And I didn't even read at those days. Who would give a book to a person who does not read as a birthday present? Anyways, I reached out to the present. It was wrapped, so I unwrapped it, read it. You can win. Wow. Showed it to her. You can win, son, she said. Oh, of course I could have. If only you had given me a controller, I said. But the best thing about birthdays is that you receive a lot of money. So the next second, I found myself in an electronic shop, and there I brought, it was the day of my life, I brought all this stuff because I had enough money. Suppose this is my home, this is the electronic store, it's about 50 meters distance. And by the time I reached my home, I was full of goods such as a headphone, a pair of AirPods, and a controller. But the thing is, I did not use those products after I bought them. I really used them. And I don't know if it's still there in my room. Perhaps my mother has already gifted it to some of my cousins or so. Later, when I realized that I bought products, wasted money on something that I did not even want, I feel frustrated. And I wish I had someone to guide me, to help me, to mentor me to what to buy, what not to. And I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes. As a result, we fellas of grade 1, me myself, Minoree, there we've got Abinda Ratal and Saksham Mr. have come together in order to enlighten you with the topic effective shopping. Familiar topic, isn't it? But before that, we'd like to share our immense gratitude to Global School of Science along with the English department for providing us such a great opportunity to work on a presentation, that too a group presentation. It indeed has helped us in enhancing our group and teamwork skills and team coordination skills. Plus, we even did a lot of research on the internet, so we did gain quite enough knowledge, and we hope to share that knowledge with you. Now let's look at the table of contents. What will we be discussing today? So firstly, we'll discuss about what shopping and effective shopping is. Then there's some tips and tricks on before, during, and after shopping, so that you don't make the same silly mistake as I did. There's this advantages of effective shopping and minimalism, a short yet interesting and fascinating subtopic on the effective shopping. We'll be discussing on that. And lastly, we've got summary and conclusion. Shopping, right? We've all done shopping so far, at least once or twice. Have we? No? I can see some no faces right there. That's why neither have I. Neither have I. But we all know what shopping is, right? We know? Come on guys, this is a presentation, not a lecture, so let's feel free, not a lecture, let's feel free, let's have fun, and let's learn something out of it. We all know what shopping is? Yes? Can anyone raise a hand to just say it out, what shopping is? No need to stand up, just raise a hand and say it. No?
Purchasing things that you want.
Okay, what else? Anyone else? That's right, thank you for your participation. Let's look at what the slide has for us. Act of visiting a place in order to purchase products. So basically there's this room full of products. Might be of any product. And you go to the room with an intention of buying the product, and this whole process is shopping itself. I can see several lousy and perplexed faces. Don't worry guys, size does not matter. Anyways, so why do we do shopping? The bigger or smaller the size of the room, it does not really matter because the products are the same. So, why do we do shopping? We do it generally for our survival. We do it for survival. Before, our teachers were having some biscuits and tea, those ingredients of tea, it's all from shopping, right? And it's basically a food product, and we all need food product for our survival. So it's for survival. However, do you think we had all these decorative items and these iPhones or any Androids at Stone Age? No, but still we have survived so far, right? That means shopping isn't just for survival. It's also for fulfilling our materialistic desires. Now, effective shopping, effective shopping and shopping might sound similar because they've got the same term in it, shopping, like, but it's not the same. Can you differentiate a girl and a boy just because they have black hair? You can't, right? That's the same with this case. So effective shopping generally means buying the needed materials. Like you go to the shop, but you do not buy most of the things that is in there just because you have the money. You enter a shop, you don't be like, I want this, that, this. You don't be like that, do you? We only buy the needed material. So that's what effective shopping is. And the next thing, we'll be discussing it in detail later, but the next thing we have in effective shopping is that we need to be clear on what to buy. I've got friends who just visit a store just so that they can kill their time, and they end up buying whole sum of unwanted materials. Something's problem with this slide, I suppose. I apologize for this. It's none of my fault. We didn't compromise on this, not we.
Go back first.
What can we do? So, and the process of buying goods. Then we learn about effective shopping. It's buying the needed materials. And we'll be discussing about before, after, during shopping. So, like you've done shopping. So, any tips on how you can do effective shopping? Buying needed materials with less money or something? No? Let's have a relaxed session for a few minutes. That's all. And we learned about effective shopping being the process of buying needed materials. And I was talking about why we need to be clear on the shopping process. So moving on, I found this very interesting and fascinating study done by a researcher, which I would like to share it to you guys. So a researcher took a test subject in front of him and gave 2 bottles of wine. 2 identical bottles, meaning they were of same quality. But he told the person that one was cheap and the other was expensive, and made him to drink both of them, few sips though, and examined the drink. What was found that while he drank the cheaper wine, so-called cheaper wine, fewer dopamines were released in his brain comparatively when he drank the expensive one, which proves that we not only think expensive is better, but also feel and experience the same way. With this, my part comes to an end, and I'd like to call my co-partner, Mr. Abhyandar Akal, for further explanation. Thanks for listening so patiently and being so patient. It's really grateful.